Speaking of playing, let's talk this Xbox, man. Yeah, we all going broke in September. Xbox CEO says platforms must have exclusive content as she weighs exclusivity shift. And depending on who you are, you might feel. Or you might feel a little, what you mean? We just got Halo on the PS5. What you mean? We just got Forza on the PS5. Speaking during a Bloomberg Live event on Thursday, Asha asked about her early lessons in charge of Microsoft's gaming arm and again pressed on its exclusivity strategy. Ms. Asha previously claimed that Xbox would reevaluate its approach to exclusivity, suggesting that she was listening to Xbox players who feel the platform has lost value due to Microsoft's decision to bring its first-party games to PS5 and the Nintendo Switch 2. She says, it's a tough topic. She said Friday during the event, look, we're the #2 publisher in the world, and in order to be a great publisher, you must have your games reach large audiences to play. At the same time, we're increasingly becoming a platform, and in order to become a platform, you must have exclusive content and services, and so we're looking at that very closely. I think that we have to be very thoughtful about each title and how we want to think about it, and learn from some similar cases in the industry, and that's what we're doing. Translation. Let me give you a translation. This is PR talk for this nigga Phil fucked up. What I mean is, what she's basically saying is they are the #2 publisher in the world. For those unfamiliar, the publisher in gaming is like the record label in music. They front the music, they front the money to the artist so that they can create the art, but they expect a return. Xbox is the #2 publisher in the world. They front a lot of money to a lot of development studios. Translation, all those studios Phil bought. And they need to see a return on it. Hold up, bruh. You said, please read my new username. I think it says your name is banned, bitch ass nigga. I think that's what it said. Yo, you made that account. I haven't streamed. I didn't even stream yesterday. So like you made that account and then like waited to like type that in the chat. Cause you can only type in the chat like once you've been in my stream for like 24 hours. You niggas is losers. I just want you to know that like that doesn't bother me. I take that shit as a compliment. Like, damn, this nigga thought about me for the last 24 hours. Gay. That shit is funny as hell. Bitches and niggas love me, bruh. My balls been in your mouth the last 48 hours. Anyways, what was I about to say? So yeah, they gotta make the money back. Yeah, happy Pride Month. That shit funny as hell. What about to say? They gotta make their money back as the #2 publisher. But she is basically saying she feels like she's stuck between two worlds, because on one hand she has to make the money back as the publisher, and on the other hand she has to also make sure she's offering content that's exclusive to the people that are loyal to the platform, if that makes sense. Basically Phil fucked everything up. Phil fucked it up. Like, it sucks to say, it really does, and until somebody finds a solution, unfortunately exclusive games are a necessary evil. The pro-consumer in me, and understand, because what I'm about to say is very nuanced. I need people to listen. The pro-consumer version of me, I want everybody to enjoy any game. But the businessman in me understands also, what else is going to sell an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a Nintendo if you don't have games that are exclusive to that platform? Until we find some other solution, some quality of life change, or some unique feature that just evolves gaming out the woo-wah, right now the only thing that's available is exclusives. Oh my god, this nigga got multiple accounts. Keep coming back. I'm gonna keep banning you. I can control the chat from both from my OBS. I'm gonna just keep banning you. What's the shit LTGB saying? Dudes be obsessed, bruh. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. All right, so what else we got from this? Oh, they have the actual video here. Overly fanned out, man.
It's a tough topic. Look, we're the #2 publisher in the world, and in order to be a great publisher, you must have your games reach large audiences to play. At the same time, we
gotta make our money back.
Becoming a platform. In order to be a platform, you must have exclusive content and services. And so we're looking at that very closely. I think that we have to be very thoughtful about each title on how we want to think about it and learn from similar cases in the industry. And that's what we're doing. What did
Yo, shout out to Brooke with the sub. Appreciate it. So you heard it from herself. All I'm getting out of this is I got a prediction. You said she a baddie? Yo, chill. Chill, bro. Fucking I think don't be surprised if they make certain games exclusive to Xbox again and then other ones multi-platform. And I'm trying to figure out what games those would be. Personally, I think all new IPs they should make exclusive. And then like heavy hitters. Like I'm gonna be honest, like Forza being an exclusive to Xbox, I don't think that matters that much. But maybe bringing Halo back and then whatever else new. They're gonna make Blade. Yeah, Blade needs to be an exclusive. Absolutely, Blade needs to be an exclusive. I 100% agree. I think they're gonna weigh their games like Sea of Z's or Grounded, those lesser known IPs. I think those can be multi-plats. Those are okay, but like they're heavy hitters. An example being isn't that game being isn't that new Game Freak game being published by Xbox, I think? If it is, that should be an exclusive. Beast of Reincarnation, that's a heavy hitter. Gears. So that's my guess of where they're gonna go. It's gonna be interesting to see how they play about it. You can see though, it's weighing heavy on it. They gotta figure it out, man. I wonder what Phil is up to. Not gonna lie, I think Fable should be an exclusive. Facts. High Guard 2. I wonder what Phil is up to though. That nigga somewhere in his underwear, in a beer, that nigga in his underwear, tighty whities, a Halo shirt, some Doritos, and a beer, just crotched out, watching The Simpsons and shit. Anyways, what else news I got for y'all? We'll see how it plays out. Wolverine news. Record 2. We still waiting for that Ace review. Marvel's Wolverine had one of the most violent video game trailers of the PS5 era. The developers have confirmed that the blood and gore can be turned off using the game's accessibility options. And I'm here to let everybody know, why the fuck would you do that? I mean, that's cool, I guess. You're giving people options if they're queasy, but I ain't gonna hold you. Why the fuck you playing a Wolverine game and you scared of some blood? He's the best at what he does. Insomniac Games first tease Marvel. Nah, they just talking about bullshit at this point. Is that just the article? In an interview with Marvel's Wolverine game director, it was revealed that wanton destruction can be toned down. We know that it's not for everyone, they said, and because we knew this was going to be part of the game from the beginning, we also implemented an accessibility feature to turn off gore. The problem with that is, in the trailer, I think like 2 or 3 different times, YouTube monetization. No, I don't think it'll affect monetization. You're allowed to have blood and gore in the games and show that off on YouTube, because it's considered like art. It's not real. The problem is, in the trailer, he stuck his claws through somebody's fucking chin and came off the other side through his head. Like, is what's gonna come out like Fruit Punch? TikTok Live? Yeah, but TikTok Live is on the decline. People not fucking with that anymore. I read an article a couple weeks ago that it's like down 15%. So apparently I'm not the only one that doesn't fuck with that shit. People like tired of them little ass kids just reporting streams on there. It's just not a good platform. So yeah, what's gonna come out? Fruit Punch, Goo Punch, Goo Punch. Everybody now, Goo Confetti. Yeah, like we need that blood, bruh. We've been asking for an M-rated Wolverine, lore accurate. If you're gonna use it, cool. Or you know what? Yeah, man, maybe for parents and the kids. Yeah, maybe you got like kids in the room and you don't want them to see the blood. I can see that. Matter of fact, okay, I can see that. I'll give you that. But your kid should be to bed while you're playing Wolverine anyway. So, that fake pink stuff we saw from 7. Something. It's gonna be something. And dumbass news. As GTA 6 hype hits new levels, YouTuber tries to walk into Rockstar. The hype around GTA 6 grows. The game's community is discussing a YouTuber who recently... Did you see they said yeah, I saw how they said the story was confirmed to be for Wolverine is going to be linear. Thank God. Thank God. That means it's going to be fire set pieces. We recently tried walking into Rockstar's office, prompting an intervention by the police. German YouTuber Uber Gaming has published footage that appears to show him walking through the front doors of Rockstar North, the company's Edinburgh headquarters. And then a photo of 2 police offers he alleged were called as a result. It's unclear if Uber Gaming actually believed he was likely to uncover anything about GTA 6 as a result of just turning up to the company's office, or more likely, if the whole thing was just a stunt for attention. Regardless, the fact he did it now being discussed online as are wild and unfounded stories about him and subsequently being detained or charged for trespassing. Yeah, guys, stop walking into people's places of business. Like, you're not gonna get anything. You got attention and all you did was get arrested. This game needs to hurry up and come out. I agree. We were staying in a luxury hotel across Rockstar Games, Uber Gaming says in a video published yesterday, which shows footage of him outside the Marriott. We were also inside Rockstar's building, where it only took seconds before we were asked to leave. They said, get your bitch ass home, bro. Yeah, anything for clout. After we attracted attention, the police eventually arrived. They took down our information and asked what we wanted. When we asked why they were taking our information, they said, if anything about GTA 6 is leaked, they will let you know. We now have 5 stars in real life with Rockstar. You know what's funny? I feel like from this quote, they're trying to be like funny and like facetious, but like Rockstar don't play that shit. I've said this on the stream multiple times. I know from multiple industry people, Rockstar is the real life mafia of video games. They don't just make mafia video games with GTA. They are the real life mafia. They don't play that shit. They'll beat your motherfucking ass, bro. So like he's laughing and he and ha ha. I guarantee you they called their lawyers and said, watch these niggas, bro. Let's get that address. Let's get some names. Let's find out where they work. They gonna be watching you. Let's get that Discord name, that IP address. They don't play that shit, bro. Yo, shout out to Jikazu with the sub. Appreciate it. Cloud is an evil drug. Yeah, and the worst part is like, yeah, you got a little article on you, but was it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Next. Avatar Legends. It's been delayed by 3 weeks. That's the story. Avatar Legends, the fighting game, is delayed by 3 weeks so the developers can add new content it hadn't planned for launch. Gameplay Group International and PM Studios 1v1 2D fighting game based on the phenomenally popular animated series Avatar The Last Airbender is priced at $30 and will feature cross-play at launch. It's being described as being rooted in the spirit of elemental mastery. Its official blurb continues, designed for both newcomers and veterans. It channels the energy of classic fighting games while breaking new ground in movement, style, and combat expression. Yeah, how many of y'all are actually going to express yourselves uniquely or just go on YouTube and watch Max? Built with the focus on fluidity, responsiveness, and online integrity, the game invites players to discover what it truly means to fight with purpose. Hand-drawn in 2D, it is crafted to preserve the style and expressive animation of the original series. Max was live for like 3 hours playing with the devs. The game is looking fire. Shout out to Max, man. He getting access to all the fighting games early. So yeah, it was supposed to be released on the 2nd. It's now being released on July 23rd. Kiyoshi looks fire. They got gameplay of her? Was that what Max was streaming? I didn't see it. Avatar Kiyoshi gameplay. Let's see, 30 minutes. Let's see.
7 feet.
7 feet up.
So yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yes, Max's footage.
And the goal of today is just to give you guys a good idea of how she plays, what she does, and we might get an opportunity to check out some other stuff in the game. We'll see. We have like about 2 hours.
The thing where
Damn, she's tall.
you can instantly get in. She has
Yeah, for those who are not familiar with Avatar Kiyoshi, she was the avatar before Avatar Roku. That bitch ass nigga, because he is one. I said what I said. She's the avatar that predates Avatar Roku, who led to all the imperialism and shit. She's 7 feet tall and she lived 200 years. And she beat every nigga ass, bro. So like, this is lore accurate. She's 7 feet tall. She's Wimby.
kind of
Wait,
closer.
what was that a normal?
That was normal, yes.
Was that
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna try to play her.
It gets better.
So she got to pull in. I got real beef with Roku. Cause he's pussy, bruh. He's pussy.
Based off of when she
The 100-year war could have been avoided if he just would have did his job, but he chose friendship over saving the world. Because y'all like the show, we just gonna slide past that shit.
the Conqueror, and she
I don't care if that's your man. If your man's trying to destroy the world, he gotta go.
here on mainland.
And when you kill him, you can say, I had to do what I had to do. I still love you, nigga.
Is that kind of why why she has like this crazy airbending. I can like literally.
Please answer that, Kim.
Yes. A, B, and C. You're correct. Yes.
I love the nerd stuff.
He's part of the Fire Nation, so it makes sense. It had nothing to do with the Fire Nation, though. It was just because they were childhood friends, and he tried to, hey man, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Nah, you gotta slap that nigga up, bro.
She has even more movement, actually, with the flow button. So
You're not alone. I see more people calling him Avatar Fraud Coup. Fraud Coup.
four button fighting.
That's fucking
right?
funny.
So
Yo, shout out to Mochi with the sub.
Light, medium, heavy, and the fourth button.
1.5,
is
you're not
flow
wrong.
buttons. Flow button can be
Gonna be
used in a
1.2.
variety of ways, especially for defense.
Yeah.
Core characters in it. Core is in the game, yeah. I don't know if other core characters are there.
Show that off.
Yeah, right. Boom.
So yeah, these are like mid counters, right?
Yep, and then low attack, and then throw a fireball. And then actually, it's the flow reaction is always dependent on.
So is she gonna be like a heavy, tanky type of
There,
character?
fireball will do it.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Oh, so she just parries it naturally. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yes, hard-hitting character doesn't mean that you can just run away from her.
I want to hear the lines when the characters interact with each other.
That move right there.
So she has.
Because I guarantee you, like Kiyoshi, when she sees Azula, like this bitch is crazy.
From the drill where she does the splits when fighting. Okay.
Shout out to Tevin with the sub, appreciate it.
Yeah.
So can we talk about like
Damn, he has a dev in his house, lol.
like normal attack on her?
Because Max lives somewhere in the LA area, and a lot of devs live around here, so I mean, it's believable.
What are her regular attacks look like from air to ground?
Sure. Yes. So here are her light attacks.
You watched the movie yet? It's damn near perfect. I keep forgetting I haven't watched it. I did see before I started streaming. Apparently, hackers are targeting the new Avatar show, the one that's supposed to be coming out with the twins from the Earth Kingdom. Apparently, hackers are saying that, which, by the way, I think it's stupid to tell people your next move, especially when it's illegal. But apparently, the hackers are pissed at Paramount, and they're trying to get that show out there, too. Look it up. I saw it on Twitter. I just didn't put it in the article.
That was really quick. Also, she also has a down splash move with down A, and
Oh, so it's a command air normal.
correct.
Cool. Double tap A.
Oh, sorry.
He said, "Oh, it's a command air normal, actually."
Is that technically an auto combo or like a normal
That's
follow?
auto combo.
Okay,
Yeah, that's just A. Right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Auto combos confirmed.
On the hit or with.
gotcha. That makes sense.
And then her B attacks, mid attacks are very far, especially this one.
Yeah.
This one is like
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
impossible to space.
And as a reminder for folks that are like jumping into this, I'm on Azula right now, but when you're in the air in this game, there's a ton of air mobility and moving around. However, you can't block in the air. So like there's a lot of like vine.
I wonder if it's easier to hit her legs because she's so much taller. I feel like she could potentially be the opposite of Yoda in fucking Soul Calibur. She might be a nuisance to use just because she's so her hitbox is so much fucking bigger.
Space and moving and
Doesn't
weaving in and out
matter.
of this stuff. So just because she has these massive grounded attacks doesn't mean you can't like.
Does this game have a story mode to give lore? Nah, I don't think so. It's only $30. It's gonna just be an online fighting game, probably with like a arcade mode or something. I wouldn't expect too much for $30.
A big part of this game's
Yes, it is gonna have a story. I would be shocked if the story was anything more than like some image stills with some voice acting. I don't think it's gonna be a full blown story.
movement.
Yes.
And moving how the
You said the show's the lore. You're not wrong.
This game is heavily emphasizing movement and freedom. Yeah, there's the shackles are off.
We definitely felt that in the first beta. It was like, okay.
There's a very our most recent match video had Azula versus Katara, and everyone's going crazy.
Yeah, that was good, because
They're
the match-
zipping all over, and that's
Could have dropped an hour-long made story with auto combos and charged 50.
Pace. Like, what is the pace
That's not even the biggest problem with Invincible. That's the funny part.
of the match? Is it knockdown based? Is it offensive defensive based? And Avatar is action based. Like, it feels like
Yeah.
There's like 40 seconds of a straight brawl if you want to watch it. Oh, actual fighting. Oh, shit. She definitely looks like a more technical character. Because I'm noticing like she's hitting hard, but her moves look much more negative. Like she's a slow swinger. Not super slow, but slower than some of these other characters. I don't think she's gonna be for everybody. She's got some range though. Yeah, and that's the counter. Like she doesn't have to be fast because she can beat you with range. Plus she controls all the elements. She auto recovers health in neutral. What the freak? Nah, this should look fire. I'm excited for it. July. Yo, that animation is crazy. With the whole house engine. Hey, if y'all want to watch the whole 30 minutes, the stream here, I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Oh, what happened to that bitch ass nigga, man? He made like 5 accounts. You got tired of getting banned? You thought that was gonna frustrate me? I once had a nigga come in here and fucking make like 100 accounts and just kept spamming in my chat for like 3 hours straight. Nothing could stop me, boy. I will fucking ban you, and ban. It takes 2 seconds to click that shit, bro. I thought he had a little bit more heart. I'm kind of disappointed if you still watching, pussy. Niggas break real easy, man. You're like, how you gonna come in here and talk shit and try to troll me? Your heart not in it, dog. I'm the OG troll. Your heart not in it. I'm letting you know. Y'all niggas, yeah, they fake demons, bro. You made 2-3 accounts and quit, pussy. Next. Shit lame as hell. You lame for doing it and then you lame for quitting. At least commit to your fuckery, dumbass. Highly anticipated Steam FPS move moves its release date forward to due to very positive feedback. My bad. Oh, it's for War Dogs. Oh, they moved it up. Holy shit. Let's see. When we set out to build War Dogs, we embarked on a journey to build an ambitious game. Our goal was to create a tactical multiplayer FPS that could stand alongside the best in the genre. To do that, we play the game every week and put our personal lives on hold to pursue our passion or make games we love what we do. This shit is so dramatic. I feel like I gotta put the music on for this shit, bro. What is this shit? Our goal was never to be the biggest FPS. It was to build a healthy, sustainable community and to learn from past mistakes and apply those lessons to War Dogs. We plan to sustain a community of 3,000 to 5,000 players, and anything beyond that is a bonus. You know, I respect them saying that. They said that's their goal. Which, by the way, low-key, this is smart before I read any further. Let me tell you why this is smart. And low-key, hey, more developers might need to start doing this. Our goal is if we just average 10,000 players, we'll be happy. Let me tell you why this is smart. In this era of Twitter, where people are preying on a game's downfall, oh, this game only got 5,000 players. Well, if it only got 5,000 players, the devs are gonna say that was our goal. We tweeted that out. We're happy. We're grateful. Uno reverse, bitch ass niggas. So I'm gonna need more of these devs to come out and say it, even if it's a lie. They don't know you lying. Uno reverse. Anyways, we plan to sustain a community of 3,000 to 5,000 players, and anything beyond that is a bonus. Player numbers will undoubtedly decline significantly after early access, but that not does. We've reached an inflection point in our journey. The feedback from thousands of testers is very positive. Players are telling us our performance and optimization has exceeded their expectations, and most importantly, they're having fun. They're having fun. So as a result, we have made the decision to bring forward our early access release date. War Dogs will now be releasing into early access later this summer. We don't make this decision lightly. Player feedback and testing has given us sufficient confidence that the time is right. Lastly, we want to thank our community and everyone who's been part of this journey so far by getting you into the fight sooner than expected. See you at the future game show, 7 p.m. I don't know this fucking time zone, bitch. Something in the EU, nigga. On Saturday, June 6th. Wishlist War Dogs now on Steam. Sincerely, Bulkhead. That's the message, man. They said the feedback was so strong. They said, fuck it, let's ball. Now I'm kind of curious. I mean, I've been covering this game on stream. It does look good, but until you get your hands on it and try it for yourself, you never truly know. Except for God of War fans, they knew they wanted to spend that $70 as soon as they seen Shorty walk through a tight corridor for 15 minutes. But we didn't. Yo, shout out to Rob Bass. She's walking? Oh, game of the year. Yo, shout out to Rob Bass with the get this up. Appreciate it. I'm pre-ordering right now. You know that's rude, right? I don't have to pet you. That's fucking rude. Did you see that? He pushed my hand into. See, he wants me to pet him. That's rude. You need a hug? Oh my lord. Come here. He needs a hug. I don't have to pet you, dude. You're okay. You're okay. Doesn't look bad for me. Definitely want to see more. Yeah, hopefully they don't charge too much for the game. I'm thinking that's like a $30, $40 game, especially because it's multiplayer only. There's no story or nothing like that. If they price it right, they'll be okay. Bro, my dog be biting biting my hand to pet him. You need to talk to me. I don't have to talk to you, bro. You're okay. I talk to you all day. Bye-bye. Get a life. Get a job. You say he's mad cute. Yeah, shit's fucking annoying, bro. Grown ass man, by the way. You're like 21 in dog years. Why the Steam Deck up $300? You know why. You know, it's funny. We was talking about that on the podcast. And somebody left a comment saying that we have Trump derangentism. Why are they always blaming Trump? Trump has nothing to do with the AI data centers. This shows you, yo, we have a literacy problem, man. We do. We do. Trump is 100% responsible for the price of the Steam Deck going up in all technology. So for all the dumbasses that don't understand, don't say anything. I'll just explain it to you why it's his fault. Because they were like, it's the AI data centers. These billionaires are in the pockets of Trump. And because he and the rest of the government, because Congress is full of pussies too, they're not regulating this stuff. They're allowing them to do whatever the fuck they want, these corporations. It's raising the prices on RAM. Then you got oil, which is a world commodity, meaning not just the United States uses it. He went to war. That's making it harder to ship things. So that's going to raise prices too. Like, what's going on, bruh? What the fuck is going on? Like, this is one, it's not even like hard to understand this shit. When I read that comment on the podcast, he said, you guys got Trump deranged. No, we don't. It's his fault. It is. Stop letting these motherfuckers build all these goddamn data centers, man. Regulation. Have you seen his daughters buying land in Albania, pissing off the locals? They think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Shout out to Corliss with this, appreciate it. That's too much thinking for those guys. It's called a domino effect for those not familiar. When something happens, something else happens. Or when something doesn't happen, then something else happens. It's a cause and effect, man. But then a lot of y'all don't even understand, and what I'm about to say don't apply, let it fly. But if you don't even understand cause effect in your own life, then how could you understand it on a political scale, right? You eat too many Doritos, you're gonna fucking shit yourself. Or you're gonna gain weight. I don't understand why I gotta lose weight, because you eating too many Doritos, nigga. Yo, shout out to Divas with the $5 super chat, appreciate it. RIP California, we got a corpo sellout, unfortunately, yeah. I've honestly given up trying to talk to those type of people. Someone asked why Iran is attacking Kuwait in the U.S. They don't pay attention to nothing. Yo, shout out to Jonathan the Space Cowboy. And shout out to the 700 we got in the YouTube chat. Hit the like button. Biden wasn't perfect, but he mandated AI regulation. Exactly. Everything should be fucking regulated. There should be sets of rules and shit like that. The fuck are you typing in the chat? You should see the interview of the USC fighter that literally broke down why the country's going to shit. I seen it. I think I know what you're talking about. He was saying that the government shouldn't be responsible for like entertainment or something like that, and this shit is weird. I seen it. Shout out to that dude. It's like, damn, I wouldn't expected that to come from him. At least Monterey Park in California voted to ban that shit. Ban it all. Fucking ban it all. My job is spending millions to force us to use AI. And you know, the crazy part is a report came out like a week ago that said that most CEOs, like 80%, are not even happy with it. They're spending more money and making less. So it's not even beneficial to anybody. People are losing jobs. It's not increasing productivity. It's just pissing everybody off, polluting the air, using up water. Don't worry. Don't worry. I saw a video that said in high school there were special ed, remedial, and regular honors. In AP classes in society, everyone's always together. Yeah, unfortunately. And unfortunately, those people that used to be in them slow classes would be the loudest fucking ones, bro. People who are actually smart got to start pushing back on that shit, bro. But don't worry, y'all. I'm not going to say too much, but I got hope. Like I said last week, that nigga went and got a third MRI. And when the media asked him, why'd you go get your third MRI? He said, it's not because for my brain. It's not because for my brain. Nigga, feet swelling up, his hands bruising. There was a picture of him in a car. His face was super fluffy and droopy. Oh, I'm just waiting for the text. I'm just waiting for the text. Yo, shout out to Ken Boy. And you know, the way he's gonna go out too is so beautiful to me, because it's karma. You don't kick people when they're down. What he did with the Sleepy Joe shit, Sleepy T. I just put a matter of fact, let me see if I can show that shit. I just put a fucking video in the group chat about that shit, bruh. Sleepy T after the Sleepy Joe shit. Now it's you too, bitch ass nigga. Look at this shit. Where'd it save to? Look at Sleepy T during the cabinet meeting. Look at Sleepy T.
An economy, a community, a family. And for
This the most powerful man in the world. He got the codes to the nuclear weapons. Sleeping during cabinet meetings. Sleepy T doing the same shit, and he does this every meeting. He's gotta go. Karma's a motherfucker, ain't it? You don't kick people when they down. That shit corny as hell, bruh. I get that nigga a diaper and some warm milk. Anyways, back to back. Let me get off this fucking tangent, bro. If you can't tell, I fucking hate that nigga, bro. The first time in 2016, it was kind of funny. Like, look at this fucking moron. Now it's not funny anymore. You said Obama did nothing but drop bombs. Good thing we're not talking about Obama, huh? You talking about a guy from, I'm gonna ban you just for saying that. But what about, no. We're not talking about Obama. You said straw manning. Well, let's stay on topic. Literacy crisis. We can't solve today's problems talking about Obama. I'm asses, man. Anyways, new World Cup game, FIFA. Seems the rumors were true. FIFA went and did their own way. They went their own way. And they working with Netflix. FIFA World Cup Launch Edition is a new fast-paced football game. It's coming out June 11 on Netflix Games, so you know it's going to be ass. Experience the rush of FIFA World Cup 2026. Choose your team from a full bracket of 48 nations and fight all the way to the finals. Play instantly on your TV or computer with your phone as the controller. Just going to play the trailer. I already knew it was going to be ass because it was Netflix, but use your phone as the controller. Okay.
Play like this, play like that, play fast, play hard, play with the GOAT, play without the GOAT and still win. Play together, play the rematch of the rematch of the rematch, play against your BFF brother, 89-year-old grandma who's surprisingly good at it. Play with your heart, head, left hand, play with the goalkeeper as your striker. Wait, what? Play Gegenpressing with Brazil.
Now, in this era where people love to say this looks like a PS2 game way too much, this looks like a PS2 game. Matter of fact, people say it so much that it's like it doesn't even mean anything, but like this genuinely looks like a fucking PS2 game.
Play Shocker Benito with Germany. Play FIFA World Cup on Netflix Games.
It's crazy too because I remember when EA divorced what's the name? I remember when EA divorced Netflix and FIFA. And FIFA was like, we don't need them. We're the World Soccer Organization. We'll do our own thing. I think you guys need EA because I think what FIFA and it pains me to say this, but I think what FIFA didn't realize is nobody was playing the FIFA video game because it had FIFA on the title. They were playing it because they liked a good football game. In EA, whether you want to give them credit now or not, you know, they knew how to make a good FIFA football game. Like, it's a completely different skill set. You can't just slap the name FIFA on a damn soccer game and think people are gonna buy it. You got to go out and get some real devs for that shit, bro. Yo, shout out to Baku with the super chat. This isn't a complaint, but what happened to the background music for the pod? I turned it off to see what would happen, and the viewer retention went up. So I just wanted to see what would happen like a month ago if I stopped using it, and the viewer retention went up. So it stays out. Anyways, why didn't it collab with the arcade people? They made the one the soccer game. Netflix, interesting. After yesterday's PR blunder, Amazon now says it's too early to discuss future 007 games. Wait, what was the PR blunder? And what's been a strong year for video games, 007 First Light is one of the game's very best. While the James Bond movie franchise has been stuck in limbo for far too long, Hitman developer IO Interactive successfully rebooted the iconic character. Not only is the first, yeah, we know, what's the story? Yesterday, news came that any new James Bond game would be published by Amazon Game Studios, not IO Interactive. What? Which was the publisher on First Light. On the surface level, it makes sense. IO began development on 007 First Light when Bond's rights were owned by MGM. Amazon acquired MGM in 2021, which included the rights to all things James Bond. There was already a deal in place with IO Interactive, so they remain the game's publisher and developer. We do have a stake in it because we now own the IP, but the IP acquisition happened after the First Light IO deal was already done. So what does this mean? As you would expect, the news was not taken well after all. Given the success of First Light, you'd want the team responsible for it to focus on the sequel, right? Right. Fans were quick to point out how frustrating yesterday's comments were. They have this winning formula for James Bond's games in their hands now, and they're going to, I guess, ignore it. I understand the concern. Amazon hasn't had the best track record when it comes to creating video games for all the hype around the New World launch. The game will close its servers on January. Yeah, we know. To hear the news, they appeared to be leading the way on the potential 007 First Light sequel and not deferring the team that pulled the game off the game. They already sold 2 million copies. It's frustrating to say the least. An update from Amazon indicates that maybe it was a little too soon to overreact. A spokesperson for the company sent out a clarifying update. Amazon MGM holds the rights to any future James Bond video games, but it's still too early to discuss future products. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. That says to me, that still doesn't confirm whether or not IO Interactive is going to make the game. That says maybe they will let them, maybe we won't. Basically, Amazon owns the rights, and if they want to let IO Interactive make it, they can, but they also reserve the right to go get a different studio. And I would not be surprised if they cheap out. To further clarify that, especially because the price of IO Interactive's development is going to, the price of a brick went up. The game is good. They further clarified that they're not only proud of what they accomplished with IO Interactive on 007 First Light, but they also stated the company has a great relationship, and IO will reveal more about 007 First Light in the near future. IO Interactive has not commented on the matter at the time of publishing our story. Yeah, this is a 50-50. We don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and say it, unfortunately. Don't hold your breath on the next 007 game. We don't know. Until when they announce the next one, if it don't say IO Interactive develop it, we don't care. We don't care. And this is a perfect example of what I mean when we were talking about earlier, when somebody was saying the podcast has Trump derangementism, and I was talking about how like regulation is important. When everything's deregulated and everybody can just buy up everything like Amazon, they own a bunch of shit. They can take it. This was made by a fucking different company. They go, they take it. Now they got a monopoly and they're about to fucking ruin something else. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Could they build a TV series or a movie based off the game? They could, but it just, the problem is Amazon has all the power and I don't trust them. Jeff Bezos is the real life Lex Luthor. I don't trust him. Somebody dropped the super chat. Hold up. Shout out to Drips Malone with the $5 super chat. What's your take on the gambling epidemic affecting young men? As a 40-year-old without the itch, I can't fully understand it. I don't even think it's affecting young men. It's affecting young people, period. I don't fuck with gambling. I just don't believe in working really hard and then spending my money on gambling, strippers, none of that shit, bro. Like, I work too fucking hard. So me personally, I've never taken a gambling deal. Probably never will. Just because, like, I don't want to be responsible for people getting unfortunate. My girl says this all the time because I have gotten offers. I have gotten offers for gambling. And my girl says it all the time. She's like, unfortunately, you got fucking morals. I was like, I know, it sucks sometimes. Being real sucks sometimes. TBH Kelsey deal. Like, I'll give you an example because I'm never going to take it. If you want to know why people take, like, gambling's everywhere, it was for some Jake Paul fight or something like that. I think it was one of the gambling companies. They offered me 10K. They offered me 10K for a TikTok, not a YouTube video, not a live stream, for a 60-second TikTok. They offered me 10 racks to promote the fight and the gambling app. And I had to turn that shit down. I was like, I just can't do it, bro. First of all, it looks weird on my platform. I don't do that shit. Like, I don't believe in gambling. It sucks too, because it's ingrained. Like, I was watching the finals yesterday. And like, they was talking about DraftKings on the fucking NBA final. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. This broadcast is brought to you by I just want to watch the Knicks and the fucking Spurs. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Yeah, it's like AI. It's everywhere. Matter of fact, That's another great example of what I was just talking about regulation. Do you know why there's gambling everywhere? Because Sleepy T doesn't regulate anything, bruh. There used to be rules to that shit, but they opened the floodgate on that, AI and a bunch of other shit. So now these billionaires that own these companies can do whatever the fuck they want. So when you, yeah, sleep, that's what we're gonna start calling them, Sleepy T. And it's TEA. T. Nah, it's real. It's called sticking to your principles no matter what. Yeah, but it sucks sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. That being said, just for clarification, I personally, the closest I do to gambling is we do a fantasy league every year for NBA. But even still, that's not gambling. We put up $20, so it's like a $200 pot. That's not really gambling because you do have to have the knowledge of basketball to play fantasy or like football. That's the closest I'll do to gambling. But like regular, nah, I don't do that shit. Yeah, it's like a poker game with your friends. That being said, me personally on my own personal platforms, I wouldn't accept a gambling deal. But don't be surprised if it happens for the GI podcast because I don't believe in it. But we voted on it. We've had this conversation before if it ever comes up. JG and Ethos don't care about that shit. They be doing the prize pick shit. So what's the name? I was like, all right. I was like, I'll bend on that for like the group shit because that don't got nothing to do with it. But on my personal shit, nah, I don't really do that shit, unfortunately. No gotcha slop. Yo, shout out to positive influence with the super chat. Appreciate you. It makes athletes get more death threats. It's crazy. Yeah, that's another reason I couldn't bet either because even when I play fantasy, I start to hate them athletes. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when you need like 30 points when you down in the fantasy league and that nigga don't do nothing, he put up a donuts across the boards. That shit be fucking annoying, bro. Gambling, Ethos and JG Shambles. Yeah, Ethos, JG, Siggy, they be all doing that shit. When it's football season, I just mute the group chat, bro. I'm like, oh my God. So many damn undisclosed rainbow bets. Stake too, all them clips. We are in a parlay pandemic. So to answer your question, I don't fuck with that shit. And to be 100% honest, like I'm not like super anti gambling. I just think it needs to be regulated. I personally don't fuck with it, but like if you do, I'm not sitting here judging you. Just be responsible with it. And I just think it's like, I don't like that it's been deregulated. That's my issue with it. TBH came in the streams hating Zach. Yeah, I had Zach Levine in one of my leagues. I hated that shit. Shout out to Kick Ass with the sub. Appreciate it. Do you know anywhere to get an SSD for cheap? For PS SSD, I think the prices of those went up. But yeah, fuck Amazon. I think it's bad for sports culture. I agree. Other news. I just noticed my bot's not on. What a good. Elden Ring finally gets a launch for Switch 2. Launch day, August 28th, the Tarnished Edition. It's supposed to come with new content, so if you haven't played it yet, it also features new classes, weapons, and armor, as well as customization options for your horse. Those classes, weapons, and horse customization options will be available to purchase as DLC on the PS4, 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. So even if you don't have the Switch 2 version, you can buy this stuff if you want it. It's up to you. Yeah, the 28th. So I'd imagine the DLC is going to be available the 28th too. But I'm old. Gambling sports still don't sit right with me. Still don't. That gambling stuff is bad too, especially the prediction market, because a lot of that shit is being manipulated. People getting exposed for knowing information beforehand. Warp. It's like adding a new way to profit off of war. I don't like that shit. But in a more positive note, Mina the Hollower is selling much faster than Shovel Knight. Mina the Hollower, that rat game, sold 300,000 copies in its first 3 days, according to the developers. They got insider trading for gambling. Yeah, a couple people have been kicked off of Kalshi's platform because they be doing that shit. I don't have nothing else to add there. There it is.